Home athletes, welcome to your Tuesday workout. I have a 15-minute AMRAP for you today. As you can see, rep scheme of 21, 15, 12, and 9. Each round starts with 21 dumbbell facing burpees. Then we move on to 15 double dumbbell deadlifts, 12 double dumbbell hanging power cleans, and 9 double dumbbell push jerks. Starting off with those burpees, of course, you're going to have one of your dumbbells. You're going to have it on the floor. Out in front, you are facing the dumbbell. When we do our burpee, ideally we're coming down. So I'd say probably the forehead. Your forehead should be over the handle of the burpee. So forehead over the handle, over the burpee, the dumbbell, I mean. So going down, forehead just over the dumbbell, bringing the feet in, and then jumping over the dumbbell. That's one rep I just did right there. I turn around and repeat. Bring the feet in, up and over, just like that. So again, at the bottom, forehead, right over the handle of the dumbbell. And of course, you don't have to do the usual jump in a burpee. That is replaced by the jump over the dumbbell. So 21 reps right there. Then we move into our weightlifting portion. So we have 2 dumbbells for this part. We have 15 double dumbbell deadlifts. So remember, feet stay flat on the floor, right about hip width apart. Belly stays nice and tight to keep the back straight. This is our hip hinge movement. Point those bells down, stem those hips back, tap the floor just outside the feet, and stand. This is a deadlift. We're going tap and stand, tap and stand. Make sure you give that butt a good squeeze at the top as the hips extend. 15 reps with our deadlift. Then we have the hang power clean. So the deadlifts, we go from ground to about hip level or so. Then our hang power cleans, we're going to go from knee level to shoulder level. Knees to shoulders, kind of working our way up the body. Similar setup here for the hang power cleans. Send those hips back, right? Load up that posterior chain just like the deadlift. Then this one's a little bit faster. We kind of jump, right? We push with the legs, we extend the hips, and this brings the dumbbells to the shoulders. So jump. Try not to use those arms too much, right? A common mistake here is just kind of pulling the weights up to the shoulders. We actually want to jump those weights up, or we kind of get that moment of weightlessness that we use because of what we do with our lower body. And then that moment we pull them up to the shoulders. So 12 reps there, and then you can go directly into your 9 push jerks. So this is from shoulder to overhead. Same position with the feet. Make sure those heels stay flat. Start with that little bend in the knees. Launch them off the shoulders using the legs, then finish movement with the arms, bring it back down again. So it's legs first and punch. Be aggressive though, after the legs do their work, punch those weights up towards the ceiling. We're looking to get a full lockout of elbows and shoulders. I would say probably shoot for somewhere in the 3 to 4, maybe even 5 rounds range today. It's kind of dependent on how heavy your dumbbells are and how quick you are on cycling through those burpees. So 21, 15, 12, and 9. How many times can you do it in 15 minutes? And then your core finisher today. We need 1 of our dumbbells for that. I want you to do 3 rounds total. I want you to do 40 dumbbell Russian twists. That'll be 20 in each direction for a total of 40. Remember these, you can't see what I'm doing. Remember these, we can go, we're sitting down on the floor, we have the legs extended. You can either go legs fully straight, legs slightly bent. It doesn't matter that much, you have a little bit more weight like this. Those heels are floating, you're lean back slightly to engage the abs. And then with your dumbbell right here, just going side to side. And we're looking for a nice twist right here through the abdomen. You should feel those obliques working. Again, I know I've said this before, common mistake here is just kind of stay stationary and then just move your hands or move the weight back and forth. This doesn't really do much. You actually literally want to twist at the waist. 20 on each side. And then knee tucks. I think I had you do these last week or something. These guys are going to go on the floor on our back. Very important thing here, first thing we do is to push that belly button down into the floor so there's no space underneath the low back. So then we have the dumbbell held up just like this. We have the knees like this, and we are on down, tap, and up. Down, tap, and up. If you want to make this more challenging, and you probably do, more challenging it is to have that dumbbell extended like this. because makes it much more difficult to keep that low back pressed into the floor. The key thing there, as I said, is keeping that low back pushed down into the floor. There should be no space underneath your low back there. And as always, these core movements, you get a lot more benefit out of these by doing them in a kind of more slow and controlled manner rather than just doing them really quickly. So, there you go. All right, home athletes, get after it. I will talk to you tomorrow.